look at the history of the parks before we talk about the parks itself as what it is now. As you look at 1972, the parks was built by Tun Lim Chong Yu as parks to cater for the youth activities. That was in 1972. It started with a very simple and minimal facilities. As it goes on and on till 1993, we realized that the needs of the parks needs to be catered for, not only for the youth but also for the people of all ages in Penang. From that day onwards, we tried to look into the facilities, how to upgrade the parks and make it more vibrant and to cater for all people of Penang. So the concepts that we have put into it we still maintain the original concepts as the parks for the youth and recreation activities, but we add on to the needs of people, where we started to build up the Dr. Mukai reflexology tracks. We developed the skate parks as international venues for skaters, and we start to beautify the parks. The success of the park is that whatever facilities that we put in the parks, we need to share we get the opinions with the people of the users of Penang, and also the clubs which are actively involved in the management of the parks. For example, the Dr. Mukai reflexology tracks was built by the Rotary Clubs of Penang together with the council, looking at the needs of people who loves to walk, so they come up with the idea of putting up the reflexology tracks. So we work together closely with the Rotary Clubs. Then comes in the other portion is the skate park, looking at the needs of the youth. They skate, they blaze along the roads and whatnot. So Rotary Clubs came to see us, and we come up with the ideas. We came up with the ideas of why don't we come up with a proper skating parks for the youth, rather than the blades at the roadsides, the housing estates. So we come up with the Penang International Skate Parks. And later on comes the development of the parks, where the children's play pool, looking at the potentials of promoting the parks to make it more lively. So we upgrade the children's play pool into a proper recreational pools. And it was also funded by Rotary Clubs earlier. So what we did is we upgrade and make it into a proper children's play pool and the family pools that we have now. So this creates the ambience where the people of Penang, and even not in Penang but all over Malaysia, loves to come to the park. And the idea is that, besides these stories, that whatever we do in the parks, we usually get the ideas and the opinions from the people. Okay, from the Rotary Clubs, from the youth and recreation sports clubs, and also from the publics. Okay, and if you go to the parks every Monday, you have the aerobics from Mansoor. If you go on Tuesday, we have line dancing. You go on Wednesday, we have aerobics by George, and even on Thursday we have Mak Wan's. Because a success of a park is not because of its beautifications or because it's beauty, but it needs to be active and interactive. That's where we developed a very active and interactive parks in Malaysia. And from these NGOs that involved in the parks, we even have the Kid Fit groups, clubs. We have the gymnasium clubs, we have the dragon boat clubs, we have the Tai Chi, we have the Siang Kong, and we have a lot of NGOs involved in the parks. When you have these involvements of NGOs in the park, the rate of vandalism, it also reduces, because these are the people who looks after the park. They have the sense of belongings. We did gotong-royongs together to clean up, the campsites, together with the hiking group members. So Jabatan Landscape Negara, when they came to Penang to have a seminars on the parks, a module for the parks management. So they choose Penang Youth Park as a model on how we activate the parks. So they came down and they look at the activities that we have, not only on weekends but on weekdays, and they were so surprised to see there's a lot of people. And looking at that, and also the cleanliness and the beauty of the parks, so they rated us as 9 out of 10. And that's where they put us as one of the best parks in Malaysia, not only because of the beautifications and the beauty of the park, but also because it's very active.